In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to normalize data in Excel. First, open Microsoft Excel and get your worksheet ready. Data normalization is the process of scaling values to a common range so they're easier to compare. This is especially useful when you're preparing data for analysis, creating charts, building dashboards, or getting a data set ready for machine learning. Excel gives you a few different ways to normalize data, and the best method depends on what you want your final numbers to represent. For this example, imagine you have a simple data set with products and sales values. Your sales data is in cells B2 through B6, with values like 120, 250, 180, 320, and 150. We'll use that range for each method. The first method is min-max normalization, which scales values between 0 and 1. If your data is in B2 through B6, click cell C2 and enter this formula. Equals open parenthesis B2 minus min of absolute B2 through B6, close parenthesis, divided by open parenthesis max of absolute B2 through B6 minus min of absolute B2 through B6, close parenthesis. Press enter, then copy the formula down the column. This method is great when you want the smallest value to become 0, the largest to become 1, and everything else to fall proportionally in between. The second method converts the same idea into a 0 to 100 scale. In a new column, enter this formula, equals open parenthesis B2 minus min of absolute B2 through B6, close parenthesis, divided by open parenthesis, max of absolute B2 through B6 minus min of absolute B2 through B6, close parenthesis, times 100. This is useful when you want a percentage-like scale that's easier to read at a glance. The third method is z-score normalization. This standardizes each value by subtracting the mean and dividing by the standard deviation. Use this formula, equals open parenthesis B2 minus average of absolute B2 through B6, close parenthesis, divided by stdev.p of absolute B2 through B6. If your data is a sample, rather than a full population, use stdev.s instead. This method is helpful when you want to understand how far each value is from the average. The fourth method is normalization by the maximum value. Enter equals B2 divided by max of absolute B2 through B6. This makes the largest value equal to 1, while all other values become smaller fractions of that maximum. As you copy formulas down, use absolute references like $B, $2 through $B, $6, so the range stays fixed. Min-max normalization works well for charts and dashboards, while z-score normalization is better for statistical comparison. And if your dataset changes often, converting it into an Excel table can help formulas expand automatically.